So I felt compelled to make this video for quite a while, but still haven't done it until now. I needed to get this to say what it is I need to say. For a long time, I didn't know what I believed. I fought with my beliefs on religion and what it was, what God was, what religion was. A lot of my fight was with what I thought the church was. I was raised Catholic, went to church a lot, but at that point, as I was growing up, I fought with what I thought the church was. And that fight with the church carried throughout my life for a long time and made me fight with religion and with God. And as I fought with my belief and with God, I strayed away and I lived my life, I didn't have a belief, really. And so I went on my life living that way, with nothing, unfulfilled, lacking, missing out. So recently I started to read the Bible. I said, I'm gonna read this thing. Read this book. So I start out, read through the New Testament of the Bible. And then I go back and I read through the Old Testament of the Bible. Read through it all. As I'm reading, I realized that for most of my life I've mocked this book. I mocked it in a way that I had no clue. I said this many, many times. I wish there was a book that told us how to live. There is no book of life there's no instruction book of how to live. I said that many times. I think it was probably told to me. And I continued that mocking of what this is. The instructions are here in this book, the Bible. This is the instruction book to life. It tells you how to be a good human being, how to be a man, how to be a woman, how to strive for life, how to live your life in the moment. Every moment. Because we don't know what moment is going to be the end. The end for us, the end for humanity, the end for a single person. We don't know. It's told to us that in this book too. But I had realized that I had mocked it. I realized that my fight was with this thing that I considered the church. As I've read through this, I realized that the church is good for those who need it. And for many, it brings that community, the unity that God wants us to have, and brings others. For me, it brought this fear because I didn't truly understand. But as I've read through this book, and I continue to read it again and again, we are the church. Our community of talking about God is the church. Love Him. That is the greatest. So if you don't have the church, if you fight with the church, understand that God is still here. God is there for you. Let me be your church. Talk with me about God. Talk with others about God. Open your heart. Open your mind. Because He's there for all of us. He's here in all of us. Open your eyes. Open your heart to Him. And you'll see His blessings. Live your life every day, every moment, and you will see His glory. In all things, the beauty of the Lord is everywhere. If you are open to it, you will see. I fought for too long. I'm glad my fight is over. I found that I've had Him all along. He's been there all along. He's been guiding me, even though I've rebelled. He's forgiven me. He will forgive you. He loves you. He loves us all. Read the book. There's a lot of really good stuff there. Some of it might be difficult to read through. But that's okay. Keep reading through. You'll find lots of really good information. The tools of how to live a righteous life. Learn. I love you. He loves you. Thanks be to God.